Hey everyone, Mr. Newman here. So today what we're going to do is some front loading of information, and what that is building strong background knowledge, and this is one of the best predictors of being able to comprehend text. So let's get started here. So our learning target today is through questioning, I will gain an understanding of what we are going to learn about in Chapter 6. So we're going to gain an understanding today about the big picture of what we're going to learn in Chapter 6, which is the land changes hand. So what you're going to end up doing today is something called Q focus or question focused. So you're going to be asking a lot of questions. We're not going to look for answers yet, but we're just asking a lot of questions to try to expand our thinking and try to find some questions based on these two topics. So we're going to look at our Q focus or our question focus today as westward expansion leading to Indian removal. Okay, so as we're learning about these two topics, westward expansion and how that led to Indian removal, here are our rules. So we're going to ask as many questions as you can about these two topics. We're going to watch two videos. One is based on westward expansion. The other one is based on Indian removal. So as you're watching or right after you watch, you're going to ask as many questions as you can. And what the kids at school are going to do is they're just going to have a scratch sheet of paper, and they're going to draw a line in half, and on one side is going to be westward expansion, the other side is going to be Indian removal. So as you are thinking about these rules, you're going to ask as many questions as you can. You're not going to stop to discuss, judge, or answer any of the questions. We're just throwing out a whole bunch of questions about whatever you think about when you're listening or learning about westward expansion. Write down every question exactly how you think of it or as it's stated, and then change any statement. So if you have a statement, try to change it into a question. So this would help if you're at home, is to do this with somebody at home. So if you have a parent at home, or a grandma or grandpa or aunt or uncle, brother, sister, whoever it is, watch the videos with them and just discuss what are some questions you have and what are questions they have, and then write as many down as you can. It's kind of like a brainstorming exercise. All right, so what you're going to want to do is in Canvas here, there are two videos. The first video here is watch westward expansion. So you're going to watch this video, and either as you're watching or right after, and you can go back and watch it as many times as you want. You're going to follow those rules. Ask as many questions as you can, write them down, as many as you can. We're looking for 100 if you can. Now that'd be a little excessive, but I would say 5, 6, 7 questions if you can about westward expansion. Then when you're done with that, again, you're going to have them written down here. You're going to move on to the second video, which is about the Indian removal. Same idea. Play the video, watch it, ask as many questions as you can. Come up with as many questions as you can and write them down next to in the Indian removal column. All right. So when you're finished with those, what you're going to do then is, the kids are going to be watching these videos at home on Canvas or on the slideshow here, so you won't have to worry about. So you're going to be doing a little different. What you're going to do is categorize those questions. So you're going to go back to those lists of questions and categorize them. So what that means is you're going to put a C or an O right next to the question. A C means it's a closed question. These are questions that you can answer with yes or no, or just one-word answers. They're just real brief answers to those questions. An O would be an open-ended question. These require more of an explanation and cannot be answered with yes, no, or one word. So you're going to be going to this list and just put an O or a C next to all the questions. If it's open-ended, meaning it requires an explanation, you put an O. If it's a closed question, you put a C. right? And that's all you're going to do. After you've categorized your questions, you're going to prioritize. So what that means is you're going to choose 3 of the questions. So you're going to have a whole bunch of questions on that sheet. You're going to choose 3 of those questions that will help you answer this following question. And 3 of your questions that you feel will help you answer: how did westward expansion lead to Indian removal? So as you look at those questions that you created, which 3 will help you lead to this answer? And just circle those 3. And once you've done that, you can stop for the day and then turn in your answers or your questions to this intro activity turn in on Canvas. If you have any questions, please email me. I could meet you on Zoom at some point if you need, or I can answer your question as you email. So good luck, have fun, and I hope you come up with a ton of questions. Thank you.